let me get my comments and reactions here. Yes, so I have been searching for accommodations and I've been looking at marketing and I've been talking to my team all day because this winter, um, what we're going, or not so much this winter, this fall, this month of September and October, what we're going to be talking about is winterproofing yourself. It's so interesting. I've been speaking to so many people who are kind of bracing themselves for what winter might bring. And the interesting thing is how we tend to do that. I'm sorry, my dog is attacking me. Come on, Lisa. How's Lisa? How's Lisa? Yeah, Lisa? Lisa? Yes. Okay, he's calm again. I'm sorry. But sometimes the dog is there when I do a Facebook Live, right? I'll show him to you in a minute. But people tend to brace themselves instead of actually prepare themselves. So that is a really interesting phenomenon because what most of us, what most of our minds start doing when we think something bad could happen, and let's be honest, over the past 3 years we've had crisis after crisis after crisis, then what our system starts to do is we start to brace ourselves for the next crisis. Sorry, I had to sneeze. Instead of actually prepare ourselves for the next crisis. Now, what's the difference? You could easily ask, right? What's the difference between preparing and bracing yourself? And the difference is that when we're bracing ourselves for what might happen, we're actually looking back into our past experiences, looking for situations that we can relate to and situations that we think we don't want to experience again. We start to project those onto our future as if those situations would actually happen again. And then we start to prepare for the worst. Somehow we always prepare for the worst, right? And then we start to kind of look at actions that might be able to steer us clear from those situations again in the future. Now, what we really should be doing when we want to winterproof ourselves is not anticipate for the worst or even look into our past. What we should be doing when we're trying to brace ourselves is that, or when we're trying to winterproof ourselves and prepare ourselves, what we need to be doing is align with the truth of who we are. Admit that we don't have a clue how the future will be. Even worse, we are creating the future. There is no such thing as the winter that we just don't have a clue about. The winter is being created by the collective of all of us taking actions. So then, yes, of course, life can throw something on our plate like lockdowns, wars, financial crisis, etc. But from our response to all of that and from the actions that we take, the future is created. So then in that dance between what life throws on our plate and how we respond, the future emerges. Now, in order to prepare ourselves for that, in order to winterproof ourselves, we shouldn't be looking at the past and then bracing ourselves, hoping that certain episodes of our past will never happen again. What we should be doing is we should start to create a very different foundation in ourselves so that whatever happens, we will be the answer. We won't just have an answer, we will actually live into the truth of who we are, creating the answer that is necessary from day to day to day to day. That is actually how life starts to emerge. So then, when we're afraid, we start sabotaging, we start procrastinating, we start dimming our own light, we start getting scared, we start thinking, but what if, and we start projecting out all these scenarios. But what this specific moment in time, September, October, is really asking us to do is to go back deep into the truth of who am I, what do I stand for, what is it that I want to contribute to, and what is the foundation from which I provide that answer. Now, this is something that we do specifically in our Divine Warrior Retreat. That's in November. I've been thinking about this all day because with my team, we're preparing for it. we've just been looking for accommodations in a very beautiful island in the north of this country. And we're already having a really beautiful group of 5 people who signed up for it. So we're taking them out to build that foundation, but not just that foundation, but also to actually close all these doors to the past. Because if we're reacting to life from a place of pain from our past, then all we can do is brace ourselves. But if we respond to life from a place of anticipation, from a place of, I don't have a clue what the future will be like, from a place of curiosity, of, wow, what if we could create a beautiful future for the planet, for ourselves, for the people around us, for the things that we love? What if the future was really in our hands? We start creating from that place, then the possibilities are limitless. Now, let me know in the comments if you're actually up for creating the future from curiosity and from anticipation, or if you'd rather respond from fear and anxiety from the past. Let me know, because some people, and to be honest, let's see if you can really be honest, because yeah, it's easy to say, I'd love to be creating my future from anticipation, but it actually takes a lot of courage to say, you know what? I don't know if I want that. I'm good where I am. Let me just deal with my fear and brace myself for winter, because sometimes that is a more truthful answer. We cannot create a different future if we negate all these systems going on inside ourselves. So let me know where you stand, and let me see if I can help you, because the world needs you in that place of truthfulness. The world needs you in the place where you're actually honoring who you are, where you're actually knowing that you're here for a reason, where you're actually realizing that because of the person you are, you influence the people around you, and because of the person you are, and because of the beauty inside you, you're actually co-creating whatever it is that we're creating in a collective, right? The thing is, it's not just about creating a business. It's not just about creating a relationship. It's not just about creating health. It's about living the truth of who you are in this life. And the more open you do that, and the more open you are about that, the more you anticipate what that might even mean, the more you question yourself around that, the more beautiful life will become for you, for the people around you, and for this planet. And that is what I hope I inspire people to do, but that's also what I create, and that's also what I desperately hope will be the cause of the winter. So if we want to winterproof ourselves, we need to ask ourselves all of these questions, right? Who am I? What is it that I want? Not just given the circumstances, but what is it that I would really want, no matter what the circumstances? And then how could I get myself into a place of anticipating on that? How can I trust myself? How can I trust my own energy? How can I trust my foundation? Because if you don't trust yourself, you will never trust what life is throwing on your plate, and you will only see the ugliness of it. You probably won't even be open to seeing the beauty that also is surrounding us day to day to day to day. So let me know your thoughts around this. And if you need any help when improving yourself, I'm going to give a few master classes end of September, beginning of October, around this specific topic, around self-sabotage, around procrastination, around what we're really here for, and how we can free ourselves and actually start winterproofing. So if you're interested in that, make certain that I have your email address. Either sign up for my email list or pop your email under here, or let me know, because the more people winterproof ourselves from a solid foundation, the better we will come out at the other end in spring. So that was just a few thoughts of mine. Let me know yours, and I'm hoping to see you really soon. Bye.